Hey guys, it's SimsAstraia and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another speed build. So today's build is a little bit different for me. You guys know, if you've been with my channel for a while, I do prefer doing modern builds. This build is not, as you guys will have seen from the thumbnail, from the video title. This is like an old-fashioned English country home. So yeah, the whole idea of this one was I just really wanted it to be cosy, and it is quite country inside. The couch that I have used is, I have never used it before in the game, ever, because it's so, it's like a granny's couch. That's how I think of it, but I really think it works for this build. I think it's so cute and actually like really homey. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Like I said, it is different for me, so it's maybe not my best build because it's not exactly an area that I would say I'm experienced in building. But I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I do enjoy doing like different things for you guys every now and then. I like to mix up the interiors. I like to keep things fresh for you. So yeah. I hope you guys have been having well, I suppose this will come out on Tuesday, so I hope the start of your week has been good, but also I'm filming this on the Sunday, so I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I actually just hit 250 subscribers, and that's honestly just so amazing to me. I'm so grateful to everyone that helped me get there. I honestly thank you so much, all of you that has subscribed to me so far, all of you that shared that tweet. I can't even begin to say how much I appreciate it. And thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for sticking with my content while I continue to grow and try new things, especially like those of you that don't particularly play RPG games or whatever, but have, you know, stuck with me through the fact that I'm obviously exploring playing them through Mass Effect. So yeah, it really does mean a lot to me that you guys have chosen to stick by me and have chosen to follow me in the first place. So yeah, thank you. And yeah, so a big portion of the landscaping is cut out from this build because it took so long, like crazy long, like I can't even begin to tell you guys how long it took. I think I cut out like a good 2 hours. So I mean, that in terms of like speed up time, that would have been another 15 minutes of watch time of me just landscaping. So you're welcome. Yeah guys, it was a big feat landscaping this. And considering this is a 20 by 20 lot, okay, this is not a big lot. It's also not a tiny home, but it's quite compact, but it's not a tiny home. And actually I really like it. It's so cozy. It's like the kind of cottage that you'd maybe like, I know a woman who is a grandmother who has like a little cottage by the shore this reminds me of that almost. So yeah, I'm just babbling on and everything. Yeah, it's just like fond memories, you know, grandparents, cozy, warm, whatever. But yeah, I used by debug to go in, and they look, some people have said that they're bricks, but I think they look like pillows almost. They look quilted, kind of. And yeah, I just sort of start placing them around and start sort of making like enclosed flower beds. So that is what I did with them, and as you guys can see, it is pretty tedious. It is a lot of just placing and turning and all. I'm honestly starting to think that I maybe included too much of it, because yeah, the cut's coming soon, so it will jump forward. You're welcome. But yeah, I really like them. I like using them for like manicured gardens as opposed to using the stones, because the stones obviously they're like a natural shape. They don't necessarily look like a proper enclosed flower bed. I hope you guys get what I'm coming from. Oh, the cut's coming up. I want to see it like jump, and then all of a sudden there's all like the trees and the plants and everything. I always like that. Seeing other people's videos, I always like seeing that because it's like different. It's like this bare lot and then all of a sudden it's all there. Okay. See, look at that. That was pretty. Wasn't that pretty? Not to like be like, oh, love my build, but oh, love my build, guys. So yeah, initially I kind of had in mind that this was actually only going to be a 1-bedroom place. Because upstairs there is only enough room for 1 bedroom and like a tiny little ensuite. But I actually squeezed in a kids' room downstairs, and I'm glad I did. I like it. I think if I hadn't done that, the build maybe would have had too much space. If you guys get me, it would have been too empty. Whereas everything feels really nice in this. It feels like it kind of maintains the whole cosy atmosphere because there's not a load of bare space in the rooms. It's not cramped, but it's a small house, and you can tell that the owners or the residents have done their best to sort of keep everything in this confined space. It's not confined. I don't know. Honestly, I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's just it's not coming across. And yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, I love it, and you know, and talk up my own builds and everything, but I'm really pleased with it. I like how it turned out. I like the kitchen. The kitchen feels super homey. I like big kitchens. I like building kitchens because I feel kitchens and bedrooms are the easiest rooms to fill with clutter, definitely. And again, if you guys have been with my channel for a while, you will know I adore placing clutter. It's like therapeutic almost. And I don't build with CC, but the one thing that has honestly tempted me to start building with CC is the fact that I could get so much more clutter. It's like I'm desperate for it. So you know what, EA, can we please get a clutter pack, because I would buy that so hard. I would spend money on that. Like, I mean, obviously I've spent a lot of money on this game as it is, but I would without hesitation spend money on a clutter pack, because clutter is fantastic and I need more in my life. So thank you, please. Yeah, so that was that little rant, guys. So this house actually has the stuff in it for a pet, and it's a small dog that I've gone with. So you can see, like, I've put some treats there. There's like some doggy biscuits and stuff, and it's quite cute and everything. And I do place down a food bowl and a small bed, and yeah, I like, especially because a lot of the stuff from this build is cats and dogs, like a lot of it. So and also I'm recording this in Brindleton Bay. That's where this lot is. So it wouldn't feel right if there wasn't a dog on the lot, if you guys get me. Anyway, yeah, so this is pet friendly. I suppose it could also do for a cat, although there's no scratching post or anything, so maybe not. I don't know, but you could add a scratching post in easily, there's loads of space. And you know, actually, this isn't about this build, but the industrial loft build that I did, if you guys haven't seen that, go watch it, because apparently it's really, really good. And I say that because genuinely nearly 1,000 people have downloaded it off of the gallery, and that's insane. Before that I was happy, like when I hit 100 downloads for a certain build, that was me, I was thinking, holy crap, this build has done so good. And this one's nearly 1,000, and honestly it's crazy. Like, thank you to if any of you guys that are watching this have put it in your game, thank you. I just find it so cool that something that I have created is actually in other people's games and that they're using it. It's insane, and it's honestly like, it's like really, really humbling. So yeah, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm just sort of thinking, like, I never thought that would happen on the gallery, because I only have like 26 followers on the gallery, and I think it would be so cool if, like, eventually, I don't know, one of my views got 1,000. That would be one of my videos got 1,000 views. That would, like, just thinking about that would be absolutely insane. That's so many people. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you to anyone that has downloaded it. Thank you to anyone that has downloaded any of my stuff. Honestly, I really appreciate that. I think it's amazing that you guys actually want to play with the stuff that I create. And to anyone that downloads this, thank you again. But yeah, I hope, like, we've literally just moved away from the living room, but if you guys saw, like, that couch, I have always maintained that couch is hideous. I think it is so ugly. I hate it, but I love it. It worked so well with this build. Like, it was perfect for this build, genuinely. And so this is a little bit different in terms of style from the rest of the build. This is kind of like a little sunroom. It's also got, it could maybe be considered like a little study. It's got a bookcase, and it has an easel and everything. So, but yeah, here, like, if you were to buy a property, this room would be considered a sunroom, because, like, a lot of old cottages like this, like the ones this build is inspired from, they have really low ceilings, they have a lot of dark wood, and they have teeny tiny windows, so you don't get a lot of natural light in these builds that exist, like, in real life in the British countryside. So through, like, over time, a lot of people that own these houses, because they're really expensive, these cottages are really expensive to own, for all they're really small, they are expensive. But yeah, over time, a lot of the time, people do expansions out the back, so they'll do like a conservatory where it's basically just a big room and it's a glass ceiling and glass walls, or they'll do something like this where it's like, basically consider that those walls are glass. You know, they're like completely glass, like, they're glass paned walls. So yeah, and sometimes people they'd have like a little, normally they'll have like nice comfy seats in there, and that's where you'd go and you'd sit and you'd chill and you'd read in there. Because a lot of the time, like, especially here, it can be sunny out, it can be really sunny, but freezing. But actually, when you're sitting in a sunroom like that, the light coming through the glass actually is, you know, like, deceptively warm. So you can end up feeling like really, really warm and cozy in there. and as if it's like a nice summer's day, when in like actuality it's like what, 10 degrees outside or something like that. So yeah, and also they can actually, I know I've got wood down in there, but in some sunrooms you'll find they have like tiles down, like the kind of tiles you'd find in a bathroom or something. Because especially in the summer, if it is warm out there, like outside, then the light can actually make it, you'd think it would end up like a greenhouse where it'd be boiling, but actually they can end up being really nice and cool inside. I'm not doing them justice, guys, I'm really not. I don't know how to explain these things. I am not an architect, I am not an interior designer, you know. Yeah, I'm just a person that likes building things on Sims, and specifically likes building things that I have seen, and I have like rooms that I have been in. Not that I've been in that particular room, but I've been in rooms like that have helped me to that helped inspire me to build that room. I'm all over the place, guys. I really am. Yeah, so this is a little girl's room, and I think it's so cute. I love the canopy bed. I always wished I had a bed like that as a little girl, you know, and you could like pull the curtains and everything. And see, beds that are pushed up against a wall, and basically, again, this is another time where I would use CC, where you could actually like place the cushions and they're like along the wall. I would love something like that. That was like my dream sort of bed growing up. But yeah, I love the colour scheme, the sort of the mint and the pink. I actually loved it so much that it's, you know, it's kind of the parents' colour scheme as well. So I think like this could obviously definitely be for a couple. It could be for like a lesbian couple, it could be 2 women in here and their child, or it could be, it could be 2 men that really like mint and pink together, absolutely. Or like it could be a heterosexual couple. And if it's basically, I just think that like one person took over the design of this room. One person was like, you know what, I like these colours, I want them in here. And the second party didn't really get a choice. But it's like, it's a really pretty room. It's not, because it's like pastel colours, it's not crazy. It's not super overwhelming with the colours, but it's nice and it's bright. And it's like a happy colour. Almost like spring colours, almost, I guess. But yeah, basically we are actually coming to the end of the build now, guys. Yeah, so I just do like a little area out in the hall and that's it. So yeah, we're definitely coming to the end of the build now. There are screenshots at the end as always, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did like this video, could you please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Mass Effect. Bye guys!